As far as last week's ball game, we had a couple things going into the ball game, offensively and defensively, and the special teams that we wanted to get done. We wanted to be able to possess the ball on offense, and we were able to do that. You know, usually we don't really worry a lot of times about time of possession, but when you're playing a team that's so high octane like a Colorado that's going to run a bunch of plays, you need to be able to control the ball, and we were able to do that. I think we had the ball for 33, 34 minutes, somewhere around there in the ball game to their 26. So we were able to do that. We were able to run the ball better than they did. And that was good for us to be able to run the ball against a good football team. Defensively, we wanted to force him to hand the ball to number 23, who was a really good player, but we wanted him carrying the football. And for the most part, we did that. We wanted to take the relief or the RPO out of their offense. They only had one in the ball game on Saturday. So that was good for us, and I thought our defense did a great job on the edges and really inside also of stopping the run. So we won the run game battle. I felt like that was good for us. I thought we punted the ball well. Obviously, Marcus Ripley was named Special Teams Player of the Week. We still have some work to do there. We've got to be better with our hang time on our punts. 70-yard punts are good, but coverage isn't built for 70 yards. Coverage built for 40 to 45 yards. So 70-yard punts aren't what we're looking for. We like to have 42 yards and 4.5 hang time. That'd be the ideal punt that you like to have. So that's what we'll work on this week to see if we can get that. This week's opponent, obviously, conference champion. Very good football team, as good as the team we just played this past week, I believe. Probably more physical than the team we played this past week. So it'll be a big challenge for us to give us an opportunity to see where we are as a football team as we grow week to week. Kind of give us an opportunity to see where we are at this stage, game 3 in the season. Open it up.
Coach, you mentioned the physicality aspect, maybe the difference, and going back to the Colorado game, you pointed out the Bobcats ran the ball well, were able to slow down Colorado's run game. You got pressure against Houston Baptist, 6 sacks. How did you feel the defense did in getting after Montez, Colorado's quarterback, on Saturday? It looked like he was either being sacked or move off the spot.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job. We sacked him twice. We others. Our rush lanes got out of whack a little bit. We were trying to force him one way or the other. And when you do, usually what you do is you try to force the quarterback away from his throwing hand. Usually when you do that, you can get him to run and not throw it. A couple times we didn't set an edge away from his throwing hand. He was able to get out and square up, either run or throw. So we have to continue to get better that way. But I think our guys, what's important is getting the quarterback in a position where he's got to throw the football on 3rd down. And the only way you can do that is stop the run on 1st and 2nd down. If you can get to 3rd down and you can get a rush plan together and execute a rush plan, you should have some success in sacking. So we're still a work in progress as far as rushing the passer. So we got to keep going, try to get better at that.
You spoke last week a lot about cleaning up blocking, specifically perimeter blocking. Do you feel like your team did a better job of that this week? You got some pressure, running the ball and everything.
Yeah, decent job. There's a play we ran with Thurman is in pitch phase, and we pitched it to him. We missed a corner knifed us. If we get that block, he's probably still running. So you can pick a perimeter game that you wish you did better, but I thought we did for the most part a little bit better. Up front offensively, we limited. We had in game 1 24 mental errors up front. We had 4 this week. So we're making strides. Now we got to keep getting better. We got to limit those 4. But I felt like our guys got on the right guys this week. And when you can get on the right guys, you can have some success, and that's what we got to continue to build on, is getting on the right guys. And once you can block the right guys, then you have a chance to have some success.
Coach, I know this is kind of a strange question, and your guys always want to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good Colorado team, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back from Boulder, did your guys recognize that they played well? Is that
Well, I think they recognized that we did some things well. We still have a long way to go to be a good football team. But I think they recognized that there were some things we went into the game and we wanted to accomplish, and we accomplished some of them. We didn't accomplish them all. We didn't win outside one-on-one at wide receiver. We didn't win there. Now, they're talented outside. They're really talented out there. So, we got to find a way to do those things, and if we're going to continue to run the ball better. But I do think our guys felt like there were some successes from the ball game that we had. And we now need to keep growing those, and we'll have different objectives this week on what we need to do to have success this week. And but I do think there were some things that we did well that our guys said, okay, we did that well. Here's where we got to clean up. We can't miss 6 tackles on a punt return for a touchdown. I mean, we missed 6 tackles. So how do we fix that? So we got a long way to go. But again, baby steps.
Have you ever been involved in a game where there was a scoop and score on a fumble punt?
I can't remember. Not after missing 6 tackles.
So there's 2 games heading into your conference opener. What's maybe the one thing that you were most pleased with that you've seen through 2 games, and the one thing that you're most disappointed with this team?
I don't know if there's anything I'm just totally disappointed with. Obviously you want to win them all. I'm disappointed with not winning them all. I'm probably most pleased at the effort. And I said this to our team on Sunday, which is yesterday, I guess. We took a trip with a bunch of young kids, got up and played a 1 o'clock kickoff, and it didn't affect us. And I was expecting all kinds of, guys nervous, guys not ready to play, slow start, all those stuff. Stuff that you expect from a young team going on the road, playing a Power 5 team in a 1 o'clock kickoff. If you're a Power 5 team, that's how you want to schedule a team in the group of 5. You want to schedule them at 1 o'clock, away from home, and, on the road. And I thought our kids handled it really, really well. So hopefully we can continue to grow and get better and take those things that we got from that game and enhance them and make them better this week moving forward.
You didn't get a pass completed to a tight end. Is that something you're concerned about, or something you're maybe trying to work on at Appalachian State?
Well, I haven't really thought of it. Tight ends got to get open to get a pass caught to them.
Coach, you mentioned Appalachian State, just how physical of a football team they are. Does that come from the play up front, both sides, or really just everywhere?
Yeah, I just think it's a culture. When you turn on the tape, for the last 2 years I've turned on the tape when I've seen them on tape. They're a physical group up front, offensive line. Jordan Mittie, we were talking earlier today, and he said I'm gonna have to remind guys you can't stand around the pile this week, because if you stand around the pile, they clean you off the pile. They do a great job up front on the offensive line of cleaning you off the pile, and because they play through the whistle, and they do the same thing on defense. When you see them, when you stop the remote on film, there's 11 guys running to the football on defense. And again, I talk about them being kind of the model of our league. To me, culturally, football-wise, when you look at them on tape, that's what people are trying to strive for, how they play on Saturdays.
You're trying to build a program the way you are. How beneficial is it to play, as you said, the model of this conference so early in the season?
Well, I don't know if it's beneficial to play them this early in the year or not. It'll be a good test for us. It'll be good for us to go and compete and go try to win a ball game at home against a really good football team.
Coach, you're going to be facing one of the better quarterbacks you're probably going to see all season long. How do y'all go about preparing for that?
Just like we do for all the rest of them, just try to be sound in coverage and stay on top of routes and tackle the ball when you get an opportunity when they throw it in front of you.
3 years ago, Coach, been on a roll since then, but in those first 6 games, they're playing a bunch of young guys. Do you kind of relate to what Appalachian State did a few years ago to what you're trying to do now?
Yeah, you know, again, I guess 3 years ago, I just remember when I was at Ohio State and I went to watch them in homecoming, and they played South Alabama, and for homecoming, South Alabama beat them like they stole something. And I said, wow. I said, oh, and this was when they were making the transition to where they are now, and they did it right. They played a bunch of young guys. The guys that you see Saturday will be guys that were really young playing on those football teams, and that's, to me, that's how you build a program. You got to throw those young guys out there, let them get their feet wet, let them get beat up, let them get, have some success, have some failures, and then grow and learn from those. And I think they've done it the right way, and hopefully we're doing that. Hopefully we're doing that the right way.
You being a graduate at Appalachian State.
It's Appalachian, not Appalachian.
I remember last year.
Yeah, I'm gonna correct anybody that ever says Appalachian. Okay, because that's not Appalachian State. Yeah, it's not Appalachian. Yeah.
Any feelings of nostalgia going into this week?
No, I'm trying to beat Appalachian State.
Not even a little bit? No reminiscing, looking at the colors?
Not really.
No. You played Willie Jones a little more last week. What do you think of his play?
I thought he did some good things. Willie missed a couple, on some of the quarterback runs. He missed a couple holes, and Willie just has to play more. We're going to keep throwing him in one more series, 2 more series more each time, and just get him some action. It's really neat because he's got so much talent, but he has no idea what he's doing right now. And it was good to throw him in that ball game and let him kind of see, how big his eyes got, but I think he watched the film yesterday and he went, wow, I missed so many opportunities in the ball game, and hopefully that makes him better this week and the next week and the next week. So we're going to keep giving him snaps and keep giving him series, and what you like to do is hopefully get in a position where he's in the game and he's trying to score touchdowns and trying to move the team, and it's just not him getting snaps. It's him actually trying to win a ball game, and that's the objective, is try to get him to that point.
Safe to say we'll probably see both quarterbacks game this week?
Yeah, I would say that's a good opportunity to see that.
What goes into the process of making the decision when to put in Willie and when to take it in?
You're looking at the decision maker on that.
You mentioned Williams' footwork and some other technical stuff he needs to work on. Did you see any improvement in that case?
I think he's getting better. I think he was better this week than he was week 1. Again, he's not there yet. Again, you missed 3 weeks of camp, man. It's vital. It's vital for any player to especially at that position, at the quarterback position, where it's all mechanics and body and lower body and throwing it and just the arm. It's for quarterback. It's from the waist down, and if you don't have that training camp to do those things, man, it's really hard to go simulate that and practice and expect it to be good in the game. So it's a work in progress. Hopefully, we get better each week with it.
You mentioned J.T. Taylor this week, so he didn't play last week, right?
No.
Okay.
Didn't travel.
Cordell Rogers, is he going to be available this week?
There's a strong.
Any questions, guys?
Good. All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Appalachian.
Appalachian.
I got it down.
I guess I'll kick it off. You moved from linebacker to defensive line, right?
Mhm.
How's that transition been for you? Do you like it better at the D line, or do you prefer linebacker?
Now that I've been used to it for a year, I think I like it better. Yeah, I mean, it was hard at first, my first spring playing D end, but yeah, once I got used to the techniques and I don't know kind of how the game flowed, then yeah, I'm liking it now.
In terms of physicality, Jordan, how do you feel like your team held up against Colorado on Saturday at the 12 team?
I think pretty well. I mean, we watched the film yesterday. I don't think we were getting pushed around by any means, so I think we did a good job up front.
A lot's been made of the fact, by some people, just 9 sacks in all
Mhm.
And with the 2 against Colorado on Saturday, the team now has 8 sacks. Why is that? What differences have you seen from last year to this year?
I think experience, is playing a big role in that. I mean, just even our linebackers, having a year under their belts, we know what to expect going into, any game. We know what to look for on film for, the offensive linemen. And we're trusting our techniques. I think we're mixing up blitzes well. And then, we're getting teams in second and long, third and long. We got more opportunities to get after the quarterback, so that definitely helps a lot.
Coach talked about you guys taking strides over the last 2 games. What are some of those strides? Do you agree with that, and do you have any idea of what those strides have been?
I definitely agree with it. I think, as far as defense, I was looking at the stats earlier. I think Colorado was 4 of 15 on third down. I don't know exactly what Houston Baptist was, but I think it was around the same, maybe 2 of 15, 3 of 15. But, yeah, I think we're a lot better situational in, certain situations we're used to. Like I said, we've all have a lot more experience now, so, we know what to expect in certain situations, so that helps a lot.
The schedule is kind of different this season than we've seen in years past, where you have 3 or 4 games and then conference starts.
Mm-hmm.
You play your conference schedule. What are your thoughts on the fact that not only do you start conference this upcoming Saturday, but it's the preseason favorite to win the league?
Mm-hmm. I think we're all excited about it. I think it's a good opportunity to see where we are as a team, kind of see the progression from last year to this year. So, I'm excited for it. I think the rest of the team is too.
The home opener against Houston Baptist, obviously there were, a number of things going on. First and foremost, the tragedy of Hurricane Harvey and kept a number of fans away, rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the field this upcoming Saturday against Appalachian State, how important would it be for you and your teammates to have kind of a bigger crowd there at Bobcat Stadium? Yeah,
that'd be huge. Anytime you get a good environment, especially at home, it gets everyone excited, and it's a lot of fun to play in for sure. So.
You're facing one of the better quarterbacks y'all are going to see all year in Taylor Lamb. Do you prepare any differently for that, or you just treat it like any other game?
We treat it like any game, but we're definitely aware of it. He's an athletic guy. I think he's a senior. He's really smart. So we got to keep him in the pocket and kind of, limit his ability to get outside and make plays.
What do you recall about the game against them last year?
Really physical O-line. A lot of playmakers on the outside, but, I know on both sides of the ball they play really hard. So that's something we're going to be prepared for.
You played Houston Baptist in Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
FCS at a Power 5. You played Georgia and Savannah State, Power 5 at an FCS. So there has been a proper measuring stick yet for either one of these teams. Do you feel as if that on Saturday, both you and App State will have a better idea of where you are?
Yeah, definitely. Like I was saying earlier, I think this game's good for us because it's, a measuring stick to see, our progression from last year to this year, kind of see where we're at against the team, who topped the league last year. So we're excited for it.
Any other questions? All right.
Good. Thank you.